Hi there, First Philly, especially Miss McAllister's and Miss Friel's class. Welcome back to Miss Ellen's Music Room on this pretty Monday outside. Hope you guys had a good weekend. With all of the instruments that we made last week, you could really make your own orchestra at this point. And I wanted to kind of move away from making instruments and move into the idea of using instruments in music. So, we're going to start out that conversation by talking about Latin music. So, Latin music has a lot of instruments in it, and really always has, which not a lot of different genres of music can say. So, in pop music, there was a time where artists were using all the instruments all the time. You would hear on the radio, everybody was using trumpets, trombones, saxophone, bass, piano to make their songs more accessible to the groups that were listening to them, basically, at that point. Um, but they also um, use really interesting rhythm that is only ever in their specific kind of music, Hispanic and Latinx kind of music. Now, I am from Argentina. My father was born there. So I do have a little bit of the history of Latin dance kind of in my blood, and I actually used to dance Latin dances, what's called a ten dance dancer. And the ten dances are all Latin dances, and they're all Latin ballroom dances. So we're mostly going to be talking about ballroom dance with these books that we're going to read this week. But we're also going to talk about other dance styles and how they could relate, how they're very different or how they're the same, and also how their stories kind of relate and don't relate and are different. So, what do we need to know before getting into this? We need to know that we're going to be hearing the band instruments that we had been talking about for the past couple of weeks. And that's even in the contemporary Latin music that's coming out, which I was talking about. That in other genres, they don't really have that history of using instruments. Hip hop, surprisingly, has the second highest instance of people using instrumentals in their music making. In hip hop and rap, it's not so much live instruments that are playing, but they do sample or take bits and pieces of melodies that they've heard in other songs played by instruments or often sung by singers, and put them into their song, and it's just called a sample when you do something like that. Pardon me. Ooh, gosh, that like blew out my speaker. So, today we're going to read a book that's written in English and Spanish called Fiesta, which just means party. And we're going to take a look at what goes into setting up a kind of party like this. What kind of music would they be listening to? What kind of music would they be dancing to? Because dance is really where I want to get to when we get through all of this stuff. And then I'm going to play you some music that you might hear, maybe not at a block party or anything or like that nowadays, but certainly would have been able to hear in the past as popular music. There's also a really cute song that I'm going to play you guys. It's called I Can Tango, and I think I might be able to show you the video, so stay tuned for that. I also wanted to let you guys know about my calm word of the week, which this week is enlightenment. Last week it was tranquility, and we talked a little bit about what that means, how it means feeling peaceful and calm inside your own skin and not worrying so much about what's going on outside of you. This week, enlightenment, kind of a different idea. Enlightenment is a lot more about thinking and higher thinking and taking things that happen to you in stride, but also learning from them to make you the best version of yourself is what enlightenment is talking about. That you've found all the answers, all the information that you need, and you are above everybody else. And that is what I am trying to get to this week. So wish me luck. Also, if you wanted to keep enlightenment as a goal for yourself, I think it's a worthy goal. So feel free. So our book for today, sorry, my ears are like itching me. Keep touching them. Is Fiesta. So this is by Ginger Fogelsong Guy, and the pictures are by Rene King Moreno. It's a Scholastic book. I did get it at a Scholastic book fair. If we're doing one right now for Philly, I would definitely head to the internet and pick up some cool books that you see there. Una canasta. One basket. Dos trompetas. Two horns. ¿Qué más? What else? Oh, so we already have a few instruments here. We see guitar. We see flute or maybe a recorder. And we see, this is actually a homemade instrument like we've been doing for the past couple weeks, friends. And it is a way that you can make an upright bass, a string instrument. And you need, so basically just a metal wash tub, and then it has a broom handle sticking out of it, and then you attach strings to the broom handle. And you hold it against the broom handle to make the pitch higher, and you let go of the string to make the pitch lower. So that's like a very, very old way of making upright basses before they were making them out of wood and lacquer and all that stuff. Tres animalitos. 3 little animals. Oh, yeah, I see. Over here we have a crocodile. Here we got a dog with a pancake on his head. I don't know. And then over here we have a duck, and he has like a flower tattoo. That's a hardcore duck. ¿Qué más? What else? Cuatro aviones. 4 airplanes. ¿Qué más? What else? Man, I wish I had airplanes at my party. They're fair. 5 trompos. 5 tops. ¿Qué más? What else? A very old school toy for those people that did not have video games. 6 chicles. 6 pieces of gum. ¿Qué más? What else? 7 silbatos. 7 whistles. ¿Qué más? What else? And you can see, oops, unless I of course throw the book, that their whistles look a lot like what I would call their horns that had at the beginning. But the whistles are a lot like the straw whistles that we made last week. Basically, it has that like slidey sound. 8 anillos. 8 rings. ¿Qué más? What else? Now, I don't know. I think that might be a Mexican tradition to have rings at a party. I'm not really sure what those would be otherwise. But if you know a little bit more about the culture than I do, please feel free to drop me a comment and let me know what's up. I'm always willing to learn. 9 dulces. 9 candies. Mmm. Oh man, they're putting a whole bunch of stuff into what looks like a different pot, maybe? ¿Qué más? What else? I also love their little dog. Diez serpentinas. 10 streamers. Oh, I love streamers. Oh, now that thing where they were putting all their candy and instruments has a hat on. I don't know what this thing is that they got. Niños! Children! Well, yeah, I mean, I hope some people came to your party. Piñata! Oh, I see. So they covered that big old ball that they made with all those fun toys and candy inside to make a piñata. If you've never played with one, they're pretty fun. Pow! Crack! Ooh, and I see they got it real good. But not good enough to open, come on. Ha ha! Fiesta! Party! Oh man, I didn't know that you could put like instruments and toys and stuff inside of piñatas. I've only ever put candy inside. And there is our Spanish number line, starting with 1. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Alright, so you saw all the stuff that went into making this fiesta fabulous. And now we are going to talk about the music that they would be hearing. So you saw that they were using a lot of different horns and whistles, and that was just to go inside their piñata. That wasn't even to play their instruments. But we saw someone playing the guitar, we saw someone playing the flute, someone playing the bass. And I wanted you guys to be able to hear some music that it would be in this style, obviously. I don't know if they would listen to this song exactly, but this is one of those types of songs that I have heard certainly at my Hispanic or Latinx family fiestas, which we do occasionally have. My abuela, my grandmother, whenever she has her birthday, we usually do a little Hispanic themed party for her. She's gonna be 95 this year, you guys. Oh, gosh, crazy. But so this song that I'm gonna play for you guys is by a woman named Patty Shukla, or yeah, Shukla, something like that. Sorry if I can't pronounce your name. But yeah, she wrote a little song for dance students to kind of tango to. So, I'm going to give you kind of a glimpse of my screen. And let's look at I Can Tango.
can tango. T-A-N-G-O. I can tango. T-A-N-G-O. I can tango. T-A-N-G-O. I can tango and shout, hey!
All right. That was I Can Tango. So you could see she did a few of the basic steps for you guys. I'm not sure if you could see the footwork. The footwork was actually on this part of your screen. They had like a little box the way that Miss Allen was in a box on the other side. So I don't know if this like big label that you can see that says I Can Tango was covering it or not. But it's a pretty easy dance to learn, as long as you have a partner who's willing to kind of stay with you. And yeah. So that was the tango. And on Wednesday, we're going to talk about the mambo, which is another Latin dance that we can learn. And then on Friday, we're actually going to talk a little bit about ballet, which seems like it might not have anything to do with those other dances, but I think you'll be surprised. All right, guys, I will see you on Wednesday. Stay tuned.